this first contract for both of us down pat, I absolutely want that virtual assistant. You can
Yeah.
call these part managers.
Yeah.
You can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just want to talk to the people that are ready so I can tell them about how the process is going to go and get them to sign the deal. Because even
Cause
when I get it under contract, eventually I'm going to want somebody to deal with the incoming
the transaction.
question. Yes, get transaction coordinator because I don't want to do that either. I just want to get personable enough so that they can know the process and you know what I mean. If they got questions, maybe I can answer them or I can refer them to whoever, and then get the deal closed. But virtual
Right.
assistant first.
And that's like,
After,
it makes you look more business. Oh, by the way, I just started the live for YouTube.
hey guys, how
Hello
are you?
guys. We are in here making money moves. Um and I'm currently doing my makeup while we talk about all of this cuz
Yes.
I just have not been like, I don't know. I was feeling kind of in a funk lately, but I feel better
Mm-hmm.
now. I feel better now. I went outside
What
and
was it? Well, outside is very good. You know, yesterday that walk, even though it was a walk, it was like it feels so good. The sun is good for you, and when
it
it's the real
really
sun now.
is. I'm like, dang, they were right. Nature really does help. Like,
It does. I
damn it.
mean, because it all goes together. It really does. It really does. But why was it just you haven't been outside? Was it the weather? Was it just how? Because things don't always pan out, and that sucks. And I've been seeing more people admit that, like, you know, they were like, nobody ever talks about the waiting period, like waiting on God or whatever you call the higher power. But nobody talks about that because everybody makes it seem like, yes, I just waited and it happened. It was so good. No, it wasn't.
Right?
And I don't ever want
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
lie
It's
to
like
nobody.
it's like you're in a pot, right? And someone comes and turns the fire on. You're in a pot of water. And someone comes and turns the fire on underneath you, and it's like, it's getting warmer. Okay, okay, it's getting kind of hot. God,
Mm,
where are you?
exactly. And then it's like you have these things, like, for instance, I have a contract, but it's been how many days? I have all these maybe people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can somebody serious come? It's been over 30 days.
But I think that
It's going
that's
on.
why I was sent you, because I'm here to tell you, like, as someone that's been on the other side a couple of times and felt the way that you're feeling, it's okay. It gets better. The feeling never goes away. But, like, I've seen it, like, work out so beautifully. And you're just like, bro, what? Why was I even
Well,
stressed?
work out because I'm used to it just coming quick and being gone, being over with. So I'm like, okay. And then we have Julie over here, where she had so many to come, right? And I can't wait to see her have it one under contract. But I really think that all of this is for a reason because a it's teaching us something, right? And I think B, when it all happens, it's all gonna happen. How are you gonna handle now? Because the later you're not gonna have time to process stuff. You're gonna have to know what to do when you're frustrated. You're gonna have to know what to do when it's not working out. We can process that now because we're taking the time. When we get busy, baby, when you get frustrated, oh, let me go sit outside for a second. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get what I mean?
Right.
Like it's all a process. Um, and there's a thing about business of any kind that nobody talks about. The waiting periods, the systems you need when you have a business, and the system you gonna need it as a person. Because when you got your personal life going on, business life going on, somebody's gonna get punched in the face. If I
Yeah.
don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. So
But I mean, it's just all been like a really just a game, as far as like teaching me patience and teaching me to like trust the
mm-hmm.
process over and over and over again, because it's like it's very different as far as I never stopped mobile home investing. It's just that before it was passive, as
Yeah.
far as we had already set that up and we were just making money off of like the residual of it. Really, it's just, but now it's like, fuck, wholesaling,
This
and
is it. Yeah.
I'm in the mix. I went from living a country life to the city life, like this is a much. I'm not a city slicker, okay? Whew. But
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I wanted.
Different.
This is what I wanted. I wanted growth. So this is what, this is what I'm getting. But no, I just had to take some time away for myself the last couple of days. Like, I just made myself, one, get my house in order and do laundry and do everything I'm been putting off and telling myself later. And you know that allowed me to, I was sitting there listening to the guy talk about the course, and it just made me think, okay, one, I've been feeling really stressed because I have this class that I'm offering on the 15th, but I just don't feel, like I said, like we advertised it well enough, because I do know that there is value in what I'm offering. Like, you guys show me that every day. Because if you go back and look at the first class that we did, first, second, couple of classes that we did, versus how you guys are now and how you guys, like, are just diving in and just being like, you guys are at the deep end now. And it's really cool to see the growth. So, I mean, I know it's there. I mean, I feel like he said, do you feel like you're the expert in your field? And I was like saying to myself, like, yeah. And he's like, but do you feel like you're the known expert in your field? And I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Oh,
That's the difference.
So now, I do want to start to be live, like during the class, because I know that was, you know, initially, like, that was the plan, but I just kind of like held off because there is an ugly part of the investing, and I don't want it to be like, on live during all of that for you guys, because it is kind of personal sometimes. But
well, when it's ugly, then we just want to do the live.
then we'll just be like, we need to have a code word. We'll talk about that later. But no, I do want to have like a schedule where it's like, okay, at this time on these days. That way you can also like notify the people who want to tune in. But I don't want it to be like an every. Yeah, I don't want it to be like an everyday thing. But maybe like on the days where it's chill like this.
So maybe like, what's today? Maybe like a Thursday?
Definitely Monday, because Monday is going to be a later class, and we're not going to be really like, well, I don't know. I'm like,
Well, see, the only reason why I said Thursday is because I know Mondays is not. Hey, you're down to the backup. Okay. Thank you. I know that on Mondays we don't call anybody. So that was my own thing. And I know I'm gonna probably try. Like I'm gonna just do it all the time, but do FISBOs on that day. So that's why I was like maybe a Thursday, because it's like closer to Friday. Something may be going on for sure. Monday could be cool too, because you can kind of see a different aspect of it.
I was thinking Monday doing like if they start to answer like mobile home questions, where it's like a scenario, if someone has an issue that they need, because you know how it is, like when you're a mobile home investor or just a real estate investor and you're out here trying to do it alone and you have a question, if you reach out to people sometimes, like they'll be kind of like stingy with their answers, or they'll try to charge you, or just that sort of thing. So I want to be kind of like, it goes back to being the known expert. And I know that it works, because tell me why a girl joined my live. Julie, the girl who joined when I was live on TikTok, I saw her live, so I'm like, let me show up. Let me, let me show up for her the same way she showed up for me to support because she was live on TikTok. So I joined and she goes, "Everybody, this is Simone. If you have any questions about mobile home investing, da 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 da," and like, it was just so cool. Like, damn, I only talked to her once and she remembered.
See, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Someone said, "You did the works. Meditate and place yourself in your future success. Live in it and come back with its energy." Man, I try to every day. I really do. And it sounds crazy, but sometimes I look at how Leo lives life as far as like he's so excited every single morning. And I'm like, damn, I need to live life with that excitement. Shit.
Listen. We get so caught up in crazy. Well, I didn't tell y'all. I was telling somebody else. But the lady that came in here, the housekeeper, I know a lot of her business, so I ain't gonna tell it, because we don't lie and stuff. But I would tell you, she had an incident happen to her some weeks ago, and she was like, you know what? They just put in perspective. Life is short, and I need to live my life. And I was like, you are absolutely correct.
Ooh-wee. Because when I woke up this morning, I checked my email, and you know how, like, the Nextdoor app, someone posted, "My daughter was 38 and she died." And I'm over here sitting here looking like, I'm 31. What would I do if I knew? What would I do if I knew I was going to die in 7 years? Not hold it back. That's for sure. You know?
The truth of the matter is you don't know when. You don't have a clue. For real.
Yeah.
We just live like we just know. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. I've met too many people, and that's why, like, they kind of inspire me to, like, go and just try stuff, whether it works or not. But I'm in a place where I just want to do more than just try it. You know what I mean? Like, trying is still on the safe side.
Yeah.
Who knows what life is gonna be like?
Yeah. So
I don't really believe in regret. So if I always think, oh man, I should have did this. No, let me go ahead and do that because.
Hey, I mean, you guys know I literally left all my stuff behind and I traveled in an RV, and that's not for the weak either. Like, that is very scary, honestly. Like, you don't know scary until you don't know where you're gonna sleep for the night because the place that you booked didn't work out. Like, that just takes a whole different, way of living. But so he said, "I am, I know, and I will is the only perspective in life. I can't, I don't know, and I wonder are curse words." Damn.
They really are. Yeah. And that's the thing. We curse ourselves every day. We don't even realize it.
Hey, sometimes I don't even sing songs. Certain songs. Because she'll be like, I'm so, especially SZA. I love SZA. But she'll be like, I'm so ugly and so stupid, da 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 da. I'm like,
you ain't saying that.
I don't want to say that.
They can't breathe without people and would die. No, I'm not doing this.
For real, you're doing a spell, actually. You're bounding yourself.
Won't be saying that.
No, seriously, like, I don't know. Like, I love rap, actually, like, a lot. But there's, like, this one girl, she has a song with Lotto, and she's, like, talking about how she's gonna, like, kill this girl. And I'm like, God damn, hold on, this is a little bit much. Like, no conflict resolution? Like, you just stabbing bitches? Like...
Yeah, you going too far. Can't be singing that. Now, I'll tell you a song that you need to sing that's rap. Glorilla.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I literally, like, sorry. But yeah, Glow, I literally, like, feel so emotional when I sing that song. I'm just like, man, because I feel her. For real.
I love the one with Cardi because it didn't dawn on me until, like, I heard it several times, and I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Devin said uncivilized music. Hey,
but it's not uncivilized. It's a form of expression and what you feel and what you go through. So if that's uncivilized, and people are uncivilized. So whatever.
I mean, hey, there's a time and a place for everything, and don't let Sexy Red come on and we're in the bar. Just don't. Cause
The
what?
humans are uncivilized.
Hey
So
man.
humans are we're the only creatures that don't do what we supposed to do, and I'll just leave it at that.
Oh Lord. For real. Cause you
Is
know,
it true?
it's really crazy, like this I was listening to this book called We Should All Be Rich, and she talks about how like it's human nature to want to be liked and want to fit in because like back in the day you had to be liked by everyone because you needed their resources. Like you guys are
Mm-hmm.
supposed to all work together. This guy goes and gets the fruit, this guy goes and gets the meat, and if dude that gets the meat don't fuck with you, you're gonna starve. So it's like you really have to overcome that and adapt to today's society. You know what I mean? Like it sounds
Yeah.
weird, but it is like
It is.
a something that
We've
you
been
have to overcome.
conditioned.
Huh?
We've been conditioned. Like each generation's been conditioned, so they conditioned us to be that way. Now, we do need community. We are not supposed to be living individual, like completely individualized, right? But
Mhm.
I don't have to be around people I do not like.
Mhm.
And you know what I'm saying? But I think because you like think about it, we're doing something completely different than what our parents did. Even what I started doing in the beginning is not what I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to do it the safe way. Get a job and have this and have stability. But now that you really know what that is, that ain't working for me. So
And it's
now
not
I have
stable
to
either. Like these companies will
no
fire you. They don't give a fuck and they don't have to have a reason.
at all. You know? And so now I'm undoing that condition. So I think a lot of people don't give themselves grace enough to
You
realize.
guys, okay, we need to read the book. It's called The Four Agreements. I can send you the
I've heard of
PDF.
that.
You heard of it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you read it?
No.
Oh,
They said you have to be ready for that and the alchemist. So I said, well, I got to get myself prepared before I just jump in. Now this.
what is ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is ready for it? Like what? What? This is not the Ebony that I know. This what?
Well, when you are elevated in your consciousness, you better be ready, or you will go into a state you don't need to go into.
I think
That's why I don't. The stuff that I know a lot of stuff, but I don't share it with people if my energy, if the spirit tell me don't, because
right.
I won't be responsible.
Right, like for their awakening. I understand
Yeah,
that. Cause I remember
yeah.
I told my ex, I'm like, you have ADHD, right? And he was like he would always tell me throughout our relationship after that. He's like, I hate you. I'm like, why? He's like, cause you told me. He's like, I thought that was normal. He's like, I thought I was being efficient. I'm like, well, not really, because you start 3 different projects and you don't finish one of them. So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta you can't you keep I know can't can be a curse word, but in this instance you cannot um throw people into something that they may not be ready for spiritually,
Mhm.
physically, emotionally. Because I don't want to be responsible for that. So do it at your own risk. But
Yeah.
I feel like now I am ready.
Yeah. The Four Agreements. He said he'll find the audiobook on YouTube. Hey, I never thought of doing that. I never thought of doing that actually. I paid for the
Yes.
audiobook. Julie said, "Be
You
right
pay
back.
for
Gotta
it?
be." No, no, no. I got the physical copy of the Four Agreements. I loved it so much. Okay. So what I did was I just Googled free PDF and then I read it through the free PDF. But I loved it so much that I was like, you know what? I gotta buy it. So I bought the copy from Amazon. It was like $10, but
Yeah, I want to read it and listen to it. You know how you sometimes you want to get like different, because sometimes you understand it different when you read it than when you hear it.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually like make it a thing where I go back and reread it. Like I want it to be like a book club type of vibe where we can read it, like the first, because
Yeah.
it's a very easy read. The only thing is that it is translated from Spanish, but I
Uh,
mean that it's easier to read than the Bible. I don't know if anybody's ever sat and tried to read the Bible, but for
I
me,
have.
I
Yeah.
I'm like, ye art thou, what the fuck.
They have easier versions now, but you gotta go look at the words and make sure that that's the right word. It's just a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. So
He
you
said,
just
Google
gotta.
Google any book, free PDF, then print the pages and place it in a binder. Listen,
Very smart.
me and printers don't get along. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's something about printers and me. They can just sense the
You better go to
energy.
you better go to UPS or somewhere that they can do it for you. And you know
Man,
another book is Think or Grow Rich. I didn't finish the book, and I don't even know what that book is. To be honest, I gotta find it.
think or
Because I started
grow.
it. Think and Grow Rich. Mhm.
So
It's a
then,
pretty good.
tell me why, with my business credit, I went and got a $300 printer, thinking like this will solve all of my issues because I'm always having to print shit, and it's always, I got a little $50 Canon special from Walmart, right? Man, that motherfucker has a print subscription and got all this shit.
Oh, see, you should have been reading, girl.
Man, listen, I saw HP and I said, that's, I can't. Cause like the thing is with me, like if I wait too long, I'm not gonna buy it because I'm gonna forget about it. Welcome
Yeah,
back,
just
Julie.
hi,
Hi.
hi.
So,
I just want y'all to know this is not the Julie we know. This is not the Julie.
why you say that? She's wilding out.
And she said hi in the high pitched voice.
Oh, oh yeah, she's trying to be nice for the live.
I understand. I really do. Because
Hey,
yesterday I was like, I'm just gonna tell the people how I feel today because you know what?
fuck it, it's worth it. I mean, I'm just, I think that we're tired of seeing entertainers. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainers just acting and being fake. And that's what I've been on too. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna show up authentically. And one of my friends on YouTube, she commented on one of my things and she's like, sorry girl, I've been going through it. She's like, I lost 4 followers and it's been fucking with me. And I said, man, fuck those people. I was like, that just shows me growth. Like, I know that you see it as like a loss, but it shows me growth because you're showing up authentically and you're
Mm-hmm.
customizing your audience. You know what I mean? Like, your people are going to find you. Because that used to happen to me a lot. I mean, it actually happened to me last night. I lost like four followers exactly. But YouTube also does a sweep where they find all the bot profiles, so they'll remove them from your following. I mean, you don't have anything to do with it, but sometimes bots just follow you. but that but then like I lost 4 and then I gained like 10. So
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You can lose more, but you'll get more.
mhm.
So it doesn't really matter.
But then also I really stopped doing it for the followers once I reached 1,000 because it's just like I don't care how many people follow because I've sold things with 400 followers. It doesn't really matter. 4 followers lost, girl, 8 more will come back. That's real, partner.
I've
Yeah.
always said for the ones that don't like me, if there's 4 people that doesn't like me, there's like 20 that do.
Period. And you have to
You know,
feel that way about yourself. Like, if you don't feel like you're that girl, how you gonna expect anyone else to feel like you're that girl?
I stopped caring about the, if somebody puts like this, you know, like they feel some kind of way about me without actually talking to me. I mean, that's been done my whole life. Like, some people just take one look at me and be like, automatically, yep, she's a bitch.
Damn.
No, just they have. Like, people have not liked me for no apparent reason.
Damn.
Literally no reason. They've never even talked to me. You know, I've had one of my friends tell me, she's like, well, one of my friends doesn't like you, and I was like, who's your friend?
Period.
This girl, I've never even heard of her.
What Cardi say? He said I had to look that bitch up. Who is that? The fuck?
Who's that? You know, and I did. I looked this person up, and I'm like, I've never even seen this woman's face. I've never talked to her. I don't even know who she is.
You're living rent
She's
free.
like, I wonder why she doesn't like you. And I was like, that's a good question.
Man.
Because somebody told her not to like me.
What?
Yeah.
Well, she's a dummy. Yeah. I don't want no bitch that listens to other bitches.
I ended up talking to her. I ended up talking to this girl, and she's like, you're not that bad. I'm like, thanks.
Not that bad. Bitch, I'm great. What are you talking about? See?
You know. I'm
Boo.
just like,
How rude.
Exactly. Hating ass weirdo bitch. Exactly.
Listening to other people, making them, you know.
For real. I like strong bitches. I don't like no weak bitches that listen to other people. Anyway. Oh my goodness.
No. Not a weak bitch here, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I feel like Julie is the friend that you call before you have to exhaust all other options because she's a nuclear option. Like, Julie, no, never mind. I'm not gonna ask you that on live. But
Have you ever hit him?
No, no. Like my best friend, she got mad because this guy, he did me so dirty. We were super young. And she was like, come on, we're going to go egg his car. So I'm driving. She's in the passenger seat. My other best friend is in the back seat. And my best friend, I remember looking back, she's like throwing eggs at his car. Everything's going great, right? Tell me why. My best friend in the passenger seat opens the door, starts, all I hear is, shh. I'm like, wait, what? She's spray painting this man's car. I'm like, bro, what? This was supposed to be like a, yeah, it was stupid and we were young, but it was supposed to be like a temporary thing. You're over here, bitch, spray painting this man's car? Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? Is that he still kept on after that. Like, he still was with me after that, and he knew it was me. Toxic. Young toxic.
So in that aspect, I have. Yes, literally the same. But it was another girl's car. And
oh shit.
I didn't particularly like her because she told me, how was my life? Who is this? Somebody just texted me and says, how is your life? I'm like, what? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, there was this girl's car. I will sit here and say her name was Heather. And me and her didn't get along. She was one of those ones that didn't like me for no apparent reason. And she told me to stop hanging out with my best friend, who she was dating at the time. And, well, no, really, I don't like people telling me what to do. So, I have, so, we used to, I'll just say this. I'm surprised that thing was running as long as it did.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, like, and we did all of this stuff. Like, it was in her driveway. It was in the parking lot of a Rite Aid. Like, I mean, I put bitch in baloney, and I set it on the hood of her car, and it ate the paint. So she had, like, she cruised around with, like, for, like, 2 days until her dad got it redone for her. So she cruised around with bitch on her hood.
Baloney bitch.
What?
Baloney bitch.
Baloney bitch. So, like I said, I never did anything to her for her to come up on my porch, mind you, my porch. And she's like, I don't want you hanging out with Bo again. And I'm like, well, I don't give a shit what you want. So I'm still gonna do it. And now I'm gonna do it even more because you told me not to. So, I mean, one of my friends jumped up on the top of her car and like jumped up and then jumped up again and like indented.
Oh no, y'all Virginia folks don't play.
We put a potato in her muffler.
What the hell?
Somebody dumped a whole bunch of, because she had like a sunroof, and the indentation was like, it was behind the sunroof, so like now it would like leak whenever it rained. From the girl jumping on it, and somebody dumped like a whole, like they went in. This was the funniest part. I don't know. It makes me giggle. They went in. She rang them up for a thing of flour for this guy to come back and dump the whole thing in her, sunroof.
Oh my god.
Her sunroof was open. Fucking idiot. So, I mean,
God damn, Julie, you're the villain. I'm really, really, really not this person unless you actually do something to me that is just fucked up. Like, I don't talk to her. And I'm like, how are you going to come up on my porch? Okay? And sit here and tell me I'm not going to do something. You can talk to me like a regular fucking adult, and then, then we can kind of like take it from there. But if you're going to sit here and blatantly tell me I'm not going to do something, okay. They're laughing at you in the chat, and they said you're funny. Lord Jesus.
I mean, I could be famous. I mean, dude, I'm on YouTube. I am on YouTube, and they've probably seen some of this stuff. I am one of the moms that got kicked out of a school board meeting for reading from a book, and I told the guy to go fuck himself because he told me to stop. Like,
Lord.
I'm reading from a book. You're supposed to listen. Like, you're supposed to listen to me. You're supposed to talk like a fucking, like you're an adult. Like, I don't really understand people. So, like, he kept gabbling me, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep talking. You keep gabbling. I'm gonna be talking. Every time he would gabble, I'd hit the thing. Every time he gabbled, I'd hit the thing. Like, kind of like gabbling him. And they're trying to, like, usher me out, and this guy is like, I have to ask you to leave. Now you're trespassing. And I was like, go fuck yourself. And, I mean, it was just, like, this whole thing. But, like, I'm a parent. I've been up there before. I've talked to you. And now you're going to sit here just because I take this girl's time that you're kicking out also? And I'm trying to explain to you that you have this explicit book. Like, I just don't understand your logic, but whatever, dude. And, yeah, I'm on, like, I didn't know it, but the girl that originally got kicked out, and I took her time because she told me to. Yeah, we're, like, on 7 or 8 different, YouTube channels.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, that's wonderful. But, hey, it's, when it comes to my kid, like, yeah, I will there just ruin shit. Just because that's the kind of person I am. But when it comes to a business, look, I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you've heard of me. Do you need help? I'm gonna help you. Like, I'm just that person. If that girl with a car come to me and says, I need a place to live, do you have anything? I would absolutely help her. You know, I'd help her find a place. You know, but I know she remembers me.
Lord Jesus.
She knows exactly who I am. And that's okay. You know, we all do young and dumb, stupid shit all the time. But, I mean, you know, I did get a chance to apologize to her. I will say that. I was the bigger person, and I did apologize, and she just didn't, like, she was just a bitch about it. And she was like, you know, I had to get a lot of the tires because of you. And I'm like, well, Lola, your dad worked for Firestone, so lucky you. You know, but hey, I'm sorry, and, you know, just talk next time if you want to discuss something. Like, you know, don't be a bitch.
Lord. This needs to be like, am I the drama?
Am I the drama? I think I'm the drama. And I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. But I'm fun, you know? I'm a fun person. Somebody's like,
do not, if you ever go on like a first date, don't ever tell the story on the first date, okay? Let them.
I actually stopped a double date because the dude came in a Patriots jersey.
A what?
Petty. He came in a Patriots jersey.
A Patriots jersey? Oh my god.
Like the football player?
The New England Patriots?
Yeah. He come in a Patriots jersey, and I'm like, I'm not staying.
God damn, you're strict. What's that even mean?
I don't like Tom Brady. I don't like Tom Brady, and and it was a Brady one. That's why. Like, it's not the whole team. It was just a Brady jersey, and I'm like, well, the whole team is just irritating to me, and yeah, I just probably lost a lot of people. Like, we hate her. That's okay though.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Tom Brady. Ebony follows sports, but I don't know if she follows football. Someone said,
I don't like no football. Nothing to do with football. Like, the only reason why I like it is because I went to Alabama and I didn't have a choice. Other than that,
they call him Crybaby Brady for a reason. He was just irritating. Well, he's like the Kelsey.
Oh, I don't like him.
He's like Kelsey. He was what Kelsey is now. He's like everywhere on TV. And I'm like, okay, we get it. He's dating Taylor Swift. Next, like, can we just not?
He said,
him every concert?
This guy said Brady sold his soul.
He did.
Man, that's most of Hollywood, though.
I mean, like, oh my god. So as soon as he walked in with that jersey, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm not staying. Like, right in front of him. And he's like, what? And I was like, you are a third wheel tonight. And he's like, why? I said, that. No, nope.
Damn. Julie's strict. She ain't fucking around.
I won't. No. Nope. I can't. Because if you're gonna... Everybody that has ever sported Tom Brady's merch, if there's Brady on that shirt at all, that's all they will talk about. Every time.
Damn.
How great Tom Brady is. And I'm like, I just don't want to have the conversation. I'm going to go home to my dogs, and I am just going to talk to them. Because they don't talk back.
So how did training the dog go yesterday?
He's so hard-headed. He nips at people's heels. That's the problem I'm having. He will sit there and, like, when they turn around, he'll, like, go after their heel.
What is he again?
And, what?
What is he?
He is a cockapoo, a Cocker Spaniel poodle.
Oh, those little fuckers.
There's two of them. There's one that's more poodle than Cocker Spaniel, and Gravy, the one I'm training, is a more Cocker Spaniel, and he's more territorial, and he's more of an asshole than the other one is.
Gravy?
So, yes, Biscuit and Gravy.
Lord.
It was not my idea. I would not have done that. It's not my dog. So I was so tired yesterday, and I really wish you could just like put this in the chat on YouTube because it's just funny. I went on Snapchat and did filters on the dogs. And I was so tired that it was so funny to me. And you can post them by all means.
I can show them. So just put it in the WhatsApp and then I'll.
I did.
Okay.
I did. Oh my god! Like, I love dogs and I love fucking with them like that because with like filters because they're funny. They're just funny looking. And yeah. I think the little bit of like a shock kind of like stopped him a little bit from trying to go after people's heels. I don't know. I'm working with him for the next 2 weeks, so we'll see.
You got a shock collar on him?
Yeah, because the bark collar
Oh,
did
hell
not
yeah.
work, and my uncle is just like, I don't want him in the house, and I was like, the girls want him, your wife wants him, so I can just work with him, but you haven't done this yet, so let's try it, and if it doesn't work, and he's still going after people, then we'll just take him, because, my mom wants him, so.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you're using the shock collar, though. I'm a big advocate for that because fuck all the bullshit. Because it's like, okay, if he was in the wild and he bit a bigger animal's back of his foot, you think that animal wouldn't kick him in his shit?
Yeah.
So I'd rather you get shocked than kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you're gonna get shocked, but let's do the lesser way.
Today, he went after the UPS guy, and I had it on to the point where he's gonna feel it. Like, I don't like hurting the dog. I really don't, but it's really a last resort because he's just so hard-headed and set in his ways that, like, when he's breaking skin, and he broke the skin of one of the ladies that comes to the house a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just certain people that he doesn't like, and when he did that, they had to pay for the. Well, I mean, they didn't have to, but they offered to. But it's just something that has to stop, and every avenue has been exhausted. They're just tired of having to put him away, and I said, but he needs to get socialized. So what you need to do is you need to have like. You need to keep him until there's a get-together, because everything I'm doing, it doesn't make a shit difference if I'm doing it or not, if you're just going to get rid of him before there's, like, any kind of socialization whatsoever. Well, we're afraid that he's going to bite somebody. Well, he's not if I zap him, Like, I just sat here and did that yesterday and today. Like, he tried to go after the UPS guy, and no. And I'm like, leave it. And I zapped him when he didn't listen to leave it. So now he's listening to leave it.
Good.
And he's like, I'm not going to do that shit anymore.
Good, honestly. So, luckily, Leo, he never wanted to, like, bite anybody. He just, I hate it when he barks.
They have a big problem with barking too, a lot, for no reason, at nothing.
Like, bro, chill out.
Just like, I have to train him from barking. I have to train him from going because they have this big ass fucking yard. I have to train him from going and chasing cars, so he's got to stay in the yard. So I did a perimeter thing today with him, and coming back we called because they just go willy-nilly wherever the hell they want to go. And at one point he got a skunk. He met a skunk, and the skunk got him. And my uncle was pissed. He's like, I'm gonna put him down right now.
What the fuck? I hate when country people. Sorry, my best friend, her family is like that, and the dog kept getting out, and then the dog finally got hit, and it was gonna, need to have like a little wheelchair and stuff because it was paralyzed, and they just decided to put it down. And I'm like, it's you guys' fault. Why do you guys keep putting him out there without a leash on? Like, if you know he's a runner, what the fuck? Like, or why do you guys keep leaving him out all day?
Oh, I told them that 100 times. Like, I was like, it's gonna be a problem that they're just running off. I said the UPS guy can just, come around a corner and bam, hit both of them. And he's not very fond of the dogs as it is, but I think if it came down to it, he would be sad. He talks a lot of shit.
Men.
And he's all like, we could do that. We could do the, collar thing, but then, like, if it doesn't work, then you take him. I'm like, fine, I will. I'll be away from you.
Right?
Y'all just missed a whole spin-off. I should have let y'all hear. I'm in there buying food, and this lady drops her phone, and the little cashier just screams at me and jumps up. I'm like, girl, don't do that.
Screams because what? Screams because what?
Wait.
Why'd they scream?
Because somebody dropped their phone, so it made like a little loud smack noise. It was like smack. And she screamed and jumped up. Like, I was like, girl, is it a rat? Oh, let me know. Okay, don't be doing that. Screaming in my ear like that. Then she was upset about it. I said, why you screaming? They said, you scared? You never scared.
Scared of what? The fuck did you come from? A war zone? What the fuck? Like,
I don't know. Before you come to them, do something?
Creepy. People are just, yeah. The times are changing, guys. Just know that.
They are indeed. So I'm glad I had y'all on mute, because y'all have been like, you all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just in the cafeteria.
Oh, you're at the hospital at the cafeteria?
Mm-hmm. That is not a place to be screaming, okay?
That's what I'm saying, because where was it? At O'Hare, the Chicago airport, there was just a gunman. He killed like 2 or 3 people, I think.
Mm-hmm. You got crazy, man.
What?
Yeah. I didn't read it all the way.
I'm scared of now, because this is the second time that's happened in like a year or so.
Yeah, I mean, over here in Chicago, they had like that parade, and the guy started shooting people too for, I think it was Labor Day. Something crazy. This is America.
I have looked at the death.
That's why we gotta get out of here. Cause can't be doing all that. What you call it? But I'm just oh, I was gonna say something. Why today is few viewers? Because we're talking about, we're in a class right now, that's why probably.
And the time lunch is over for y'all.
For real.
Let's just get started over here. Probably these people jump on, you know, the influx, like the people at lunch, and then it's Easter time, and then people are going to lunch now.
Yeah, this isn't my usual time to go live anyway. But I'm just over here doing my makeup because I want to make content later. So,
What you gonna do?
well, one, I'm going live to do dinner tonight, and Monday and Tuesday it's never good for dinner. So, but Wednesday is when it starts to get a little bit popping. So, I was watching this girl streamer, and I was like, you know, kind of just taking notes, like, okay, I like that she does this, and you know, just showing up and looking the part, you know. We're only gonna be
Well, I'm
this
doing
young.
content today too. I'm lying.
You're lying? Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I'm not technically doing content. I did it yesterday. It's just gonna come out today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll get on something one day and do actual content again. It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like you have to look at that and be like, you know, what do you